great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Throwing on second down. May. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. They go right back to Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Richardson operating from the pistol. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is good. And the Colts extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And that is incomplete. That Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. And that one is no good. Extra point is unsuccessful. This is going to stay a 5-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll air one out for Palmer to the 20. And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Colts. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first and 10, here's Matt. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the bootleg, here's May. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions.
The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. They get the former number 10 overall pick, Jedrick Wills. On play action, Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now a signal, a timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Taylor. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Uh-oh. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He works free. Right side. And he's in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Indy. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. On play action, here's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's May. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Richardson to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's May. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. Point after coming up here. He's got it. And the Colts will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. But no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To throw on 1st down is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 2nd down, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, May. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Handoff here, up the middle, and this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. play fake. It's Pickett. He'll try and get there on the ground. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. On the bootleg, it's Pickett. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. We'll try the right side this time. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So it's a win for the Colts. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Giroux.